Hello everyone that is watching. Just to remember, we are Zodmes Tic. Our team is composed by Daniel Sáenz, who is our project manager, Ivan Rodriguez, who is our commercial manager, Diego Horta, who is our digital product manager, and finally, but not least, Carlos Santiusti, who is our technical lead. Regarding our issue, we have found that earthworks in roadway infrastructure projects create the necessity of construction dams to locate the waste that can be produced by the cutting material that is not useful for this kind of projects. As an example, we had found that a new 80 kilometers roadway along mountainous terrain could produce among 10 million cubic meters of useless cutting material. Also, we have found that the areas where the dams are located must be well identified and managed in order to avoid negative effects in the environment, as landslides that could affect water bodies as well as community aqueducts. During these weeks, we have interviewed actors related with the issue, as government entities that manage the contracts to execute new roads in Colombia, private actors that work as concessionaires of these contracts, and also the Environmental Colombian Authority, among other actors. Based on this exercise, we have concluded that there are three aspects that must be improved. The first one, related with the identification of the areas that are useful to become a construction dam. The second one, related with the environmental controls when the road construction goes on and the waste needs to be in the dams. And the third one, related with the closure of the dam, when the dam reaches its useful life. Based on these three aspects, our proposal is composed by three stages. The first one, which we would like to develop in this competition, is going to be a web application where the private sector shares their necessities about construction dams areas and where landlords offer areas that might be used as earthwork dams. If a landlord rents an area through our web application, we move to our second stage, where through our application a private actor could supervise indicators in order to avoid negative effects in the environment due to the filling of the dam. Afterwards, when the dam is reaching its useful life, we move to our third and final stage, related with showing the advance during the closure of the dam through our web application. All in all, this is our advance so far. We have validated our initial hypothesis and have defined what product are we going to develop during this competition. So, you might be wondering what's next. Well, now we begin with the execution of a prototype of our product, which we are going to test with the private sector in charge of build roads in Colombia, and hopefully with landlords that have rented an area to make it a construction dam. We wish to show you the outcome of this testing in our next delivery.